Thou a blessing will be fulfilled only in the future world, when the seed of Abraham shall be known among the nations, and his offspring among the people, as the seed which the Lord hath blessed. When Abraham first was bidden to leave his home, he was not told to what land he was to journey. All the greater would be his reward for executing the command of God. And Abraham showed his trust in God, for he said, I am ready to go whithersoever thou sendest me. The Lord then bade him go to a land wherein he would reveal himself, and when he went to Canaan later, God appeared to him, and he knew that it was the promised land. On entering Canaan, Abraham did not yet know that it was the land appointed as his inheritance. Nevertheless, he rejoiced when he reached it. In Mesopotamia and in Aram-naharaim, the inhabitants of which he had seen eating, drinking, and acting wantonly, he had always wished, "Oh, that my portion may not be in this land." But when he came to Canaan, he observed that the people devoted themselves industriously to the cultivation of the land, and he said, "Oh, that my portion may be in this land." God then spoke to him and said, "Unto thy seed will I give this land." Happy in these joyous tidings, Abraham erected an altar to the Lord to give thanks unto him for the promise, and then he journeyed on southward in the direction of the spot whereon the temple was once to stand. In Hebron he again erected an altar, thus taking possession of the land in a measure. And likewise he raised an altar in Ai, because he foresaw that a misfortune would befall his offspring there, at the conquest of the land under Joshua. The altar, he hoped, would obviate the evil result that might follow. Each altar raised by him was a center for his activities as a missionary. As soon as he came to a place in which he desired to sojourn, he would stretch a tent first for Sarah, and next for himself, and then he would proceed at once to make proselytes and bring them under the wings of the Shekinah. Thus he accomplished his purpose of inducing all men to proclaim the name of God. For the present, Abraham was but a stranger in his promised land. After the partition of the earth among the sons of Noah, when all had gone to their allotted portions, it happened that Canaan, son of Ham, saw that the land extending from Lebanon to the river of Egypt was fair to look upon, and he refused to go to his own allotment, westward by the sea. He settled in the land upon Lebanon, eastward and westward from the border of the Jordan and the border of the sea. And Ham, his father, and his brothers Cush and Mizraim spoke to him and said, Thou livest in a land that is not thine, for it was not assigned unto us when the lots were drawn. Do not thus. But if thou persistest, yea, thou and thy children will fall accursed in the land in a rebellion. Thy settling here was rebellion, and through rebellion thy children will be felled down, and thy seed will be destroyed unto all eternity. Sojourn not in the land of Shem, for unto Shem and unto the children of Shem was it apportioned by lot. Accursed art thou, and accursed wilt thou be before all the children of Noah on account of the curse, for we took an oath before the holy Judge, and before our father Noah. But Canaan hearkened not unto the words of his father and his brothers. He dwelt in the land of the Lebanon from Hamath even unto the entrance of Egypt, he and his sons. Though the Canaanites had taken unlawful possession of the land, yet Abraham respected their rights. He provided his camels with muzzles to prevent them from pasturing upon the property of others. End of chapter 5, part 4.